Basil saves the day. It was young Olivia Flaversham's birthday, and she was celebrating with her father. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. Mr. Flaversham told Olivia to stay in the cabinet while he investigated. Olivia hid, but then she heard a commotion. She peeked her head out to see what was happening and saw a big, scary bat grab her father. Olivia needed help, and so she set off to find Basil, the great mouse detective. Basil knew who the bat was. His name was Fodget, and he worked for Basil's archenemy, Professor Ratigan. Later that evening, as Basil paced back and forth, Olivia screamed. Fidget had appeared in the window. Basil, Olivia, and Basil's friend Dawson raced outside and followed the bat to a toy shop. Inside, Basil noticed that mechanical parts were missing from many of the toys. Suddenly, Fidget jumped out of a toy cradle. The bat stuffed Olivia into a bag and flew away. Now Basil and Dawson had to save Olivia and her father. Dawson showed Basil a piece of paper that Fidget had left behind. It had come from the riverfront. The two tracked down Fidget and followed the bat to Ratigan's secret lair. But Basil had walked right into a trap. Ratigan tied Basil and Dawson to a mousetrap and then left. Basil thought hard. He calculated the timing of the trap and came up with a brilliant idea that would save them. Ready, steady, now, Basil yelled to Dawson. Basil and Dawson found Olivia and raced to Buckingham Palace. There they discovered what Ratigan was up to. He had forced Olivia's father to build a robot replica of the Queen. Then Ratigan had replaced Queen Moustoria with the robot. A huge crowd was listening to the robot queen. It was announcing that Professor Ratigan was her new royal consort. Then Ratigan had replaced Queen Moustoria with the robot. A huge crowd was listening to the robot queen. It was announcing that Professor Ratigan was her new royal consort. Offstage, Basil and Dawson finally took control of the robot queen. Ratigan's plan was foiled. Basil rushed on stage and yelled, "Arrest that fiend!" Ratigan was defeated. But even better, Olivia and her father were reunited at last.